biggest horny regrets. According to Reddit, number 17. I was having some substance-enhanced sex with my ex. We were both so into it that I told her that I was going to coom in a shot glass and that she was going to shoot it. As soon as the load came, I vividly remember grabbing the shot glass from her hands and saying, "No, babe, you're not doing that." But she would have. Now that's a trooper. You know what I'm talking about? A feisty, energetic, and sultry hello to all of you in the chat. Rusted, Daniel, Tony Turtle, Linda, Pandaren, The Rollaways, Alante, and Danny. I hope you guys have had a day that hasn't been exhausting and that you are going to be filled with energizing love. From who? From me, yours truly. Wow. In the place to be, number 16. When I was a teenager, I fucked a jar of jelly. It wasn't fun. It was just a messy and sticky ordeal. Messy and sticky. That's what it's all about. I mean, if it ain't messy and sticky, then are you even doing it properly? You know? Sounds like a lot of the days you guys are probably having. You know what I mean? Don't be jelly of the way that some of us get down. Number 15. Ridiculous. I think most of us are the result of the stupid thing that our parents did because of horniness. It's true. If only they could know that their horny would result in a baby that they'd have to put up with, that wouldn't understand their struggles. You know, if anything, your parents are lucky that you don't have a track record in the way of a ridiculous Instagram account. You got to think about the kids of today's generation, baby. These kids gonna be falling out of motherfuckers that have Instagrams and Twitters and YouTube channels and Snapchats, TikToks, OnlyFans accounts that they got to make sure that their kids never find. Not because there's anything wrong with girls. You got big, pretty titties. Shake them all over the place. Nobody should stop you. But the devastatingly brain damaged takes that you have and put out on the internet, those are forever. And I don't think there is anything more embarrassing than knowing that the cooch you fell out of was also probably one of the loudest and dumbest, like obnoxious people on the internet. That's not cute. You know what I mean? That may be the real way to roast people in the future, is to be like, "Hey, are these your parents? Trump." Oh my God. This is your dad, right? With this flag on the back of his car? Talking about how much he loves Marvel's Avengers. Are y'all for real? Can you shut up? Your opinion doesn't matter. Your mom. This is your mom. Look at her shaking them titties. Oh, what's up? What's up? There's nothing wrong. Okay. Number 4. Okay. I may not have effed a really sexy looking tree successfully. What is success when effing a tree? Is it effing the tree to climax? Is it not getting a splinter? Dia, one time I recall watching a big titty, you know, kind of Russian looking girl that I was into. Her name is Shione Cooper. Shione Cooper. But Dia, she had some dude, Dia, with a PP that was like, let me describe this thing. It was like the length of a phone. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know how to describe it, but to say that it was just like, what is that? Why record this? You know what I mean? And I don't know. It just made me sad. I guess I bring that up to say, sometimes even sex isn't exactly successful. You know what I mean? It's just mechanically and technically sex. That's not cool. I apologize to any women who have been involved in technical sex, because maybe they liked somebody, they had no idea what was going on down there, and then they're just like, oh my God, we've come this far. I know that if women that I know are too stupid to get out of an abusive relationship because they're... What the bing bong?
Merry Christmas, brother. Thanks for the years of entertainment.
Richie, damn. Well, I don't even think I need to look. I should definitely recognize and realize Richie as the stream boss right there. So please, my man, hit me with a GIF, because now I'm gonna put that GIF on the Christmas tree. And a thank you to Richie for your contribution. Merry Christmas to you, my man. You're hardcore like that, and it goes a long way. Really brings a tear to my eye in this terrifying and unrealistic time. Richie, please, 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 let me know any GIF that you might like so I can throw that on the tree. I think you're going to be at the top right now, because that is the biggest Pringle of tomorrow. Good tidings to you, wherever you are. Thanks for wishing us all a Merry Christmas. And to you, Richie, a Happy New Year, my brother. What was I saying, Dia? Richie said, thanks for the butter slice vid. Man, you name a request and I'll give you another one. I tried to end that video before it got too cringy. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Look for a GIF of Master Chief. Now we're talking. Master Chief GIF. Transparent. How you feel about Master Chief in Fortnite, man? Doesn't get cooler than that. I want like a tiny GIF of Master Chief. What's he doing here? Is he just shooting? You know what? That's awesome. Because Dia, if it's the tree topper, because it's the highest donation, we can just make it so that it looks like it's shooting at the comments. Bro, that's perfect. Oh man, that's perfect. Yeah, take that, commenters. I'm just saying, I love you. I love it. Well done, Richie. That's a pretty dope, tree topper. I feel like it's a little big, but I think it's a fine size. He's green, tree's green, all's fine. What was I saying? Oh yes, if I know women who unfortunately are too stupid to get out of abusive relationships because they think to themselves, oh, it would be so much work to find a new guy and start all over. If I know girls that are pushovers to the point where they would sit through somebody's like multi-level marketing presentation because they're not confrontational enough to, just say, no, I don't want anything to do with this, so I'm going to leave, then there are some girls who literally get into a situation with a dude that ends up with, I'm talking like a thumb-sized PP. And instead of going, I don't think we should do this, they just kind of power through it. They lay there, Dia, and take that good nubbing. Okay? Ladies, I want you to know, I love you and you deserve more than the nub. Okay? So we continue up this list of biggest horny regrets. I'm going to play the stinger because I forgot to play it earlier, and that's not my fault. Okay? Boom, shakalaka. Number 13. It's not me, but my brother came home from school one day and found a hairbrush sitting on the counter. The handle was covered in Vaseline. I immediately knew what this meant and didn't look any closer at it. I skipped to a week later. I walk into the bathroom, and this old antique plunger that we have was in the way of the toilet. I go to move it out of the way, and when I touch it, I find that it's also covered in Vaseline. I quickly washed my hand and left to find another bathroom. Dia, you can't even clean up after you're sticking stuff up your butt? It's not funny. Oh my God, clean up. What's wrong with you? That's your butt. That's your butt. Oh man, some of you may be new, so I can tell you without fear, without any kind of hesitation, I have no reason to ever be involved in butt stuff. And I put it very bluntly in the past, so let me say it the same way right now, son. If I were into butt stuff, I might as well fuck men. There's a hell of a lot less, song and dance when it comes to men, dude. There is no, oh, you should have known what I meant. There is no, oh, there's no drama. There's no production. If I was going to fuck a butt, I'd fuck a man. Do you get what I'm saying? And one of the things I've always considered why people would always want to fuck the butt is because, like, what, is your girl pussy loose, son? Where you need the butt because it's tighter? What's up? I don't know. Because your girl should be tight. I'm sorry. Why are you making whip crack noises when you have that? Do you think that Ria will come listen to this, Dia? Do you think that Ria is conditioned to whenever I mention her name, she thinks I'm going to use the whip crack noise? Nah, she probably doesn't watch and she probably knows better, but she does probably flinch at the idea that I'm going to use that stupid whip crack. As we continue up this list, here's hoping you don't find anything coated in Vaseline. Number 12. I was home alone one day, just browsing Reddit and watching YouTube. Then, I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden I'm at half-mast. What do you mean you don't know what happened? What, have you been a man for like 6 minutes? When you're a man, you're just horny, bro. Just like this. Sometimes you can read the word girl and then your body will be like, oh my God, it's happening. I have to go. Now this was when I was 16 years old, okay? And my hormones ruled my brain. Why are y'all so ashamed of your sexuality? Like it's this bad thing that you're not supposed to, oh, I'm not like this. I don't normally get horny. The hormones ruled my brain and I'd been curious about my sexuality for a while. This may be the gayest thing that I've read today. What does this mean? Curious about my sexuality. So in my infinite intellect, I decided that instead of jerking off like a regular human being, I would find the most phallic object I could and fit it in my ass. Yeah, totally homo. This is what normal heterosexual men do. Yeah, sure. I tried everything from shampoo bottles to Yo, if you're like me and you don't have kids, think about this, son. Think about this. You could potentially have a kid that one day wakes up and decides he's going to walk around your house and shove everything up his butt. Think about that.
Or put it in his foreskin.
Oh my God. I wonder how much I can fit in my foreskin. These are things that these kids wake up, think, and then act on. I tried everything from shampoo bottles to toothbrushes to even mops. Nothing quite felt right. What is right? You fucking... Then I found a brush. One of those long shower brushes you used to reach your back in the shower. Oh my God. I decided that this would be perfect, so I grabbed some baby lotion, lubed my a-hole end brush, then started the process of shoving said brush up my butt. I kinda balanced it on the toilet seat in the bathroom and eased myself. What the fuck am I reading, son? This is gay! This is gay! It felt great. I've read enough. Then I slipped. Bruh. Have you ever wondered what it's like to feel your intestines get stretched by 13 inches of hardened plastic? No. Because I'm not gay. And I'm not walking around the house going, nah, none of this would be a good fit. You know? Yeah, I told you one time I was writing, like I write stuff, and I wrote about how this dude was taking a crap, and he realized through the sensations that he was enjoying so much that he might be gay, and if he liked the way that it felt coming out, then he wondered what it would be like going in. You know? Yeah. This is gay, man. This is gay. I don't have to read this. Sorry. The pain in this. Oh, God. The pain and the stimulus combined caused me to fall to the floor. Where I then shit myself and came. You know, it reminds me of this fucking fan fiction Gardevoir story. Have you ever heard about this Gardevoir story? I read it. I must have had to take that off the internet. I must have had to take that down. I must have had to take it down. You know I'm your master, right, Gardevoir? Guard! It's not funny. Gardevoir, you know I'm your master. Oh. Grow, I don't think anybody has been here old school long time enough to remember that disgusting. And disgusting is what it was. Bullshit. Seraphin says, I don't get it. How do you coom from the butt? He didn't coom out of his butt, stupid. He coom from he pee-pee and then poop from he beehole. He coom from he pee-pee and poop from he beehole. Stupid. Let me write it so you don't forget it. Coom from he pee-pee and poo from he beehole. You're welcome. Okay? Don't get it twisted. Unless your question is you don't understand how the sensation of anal stimulation can provoke a person to ejaculation. That's an entirely different question. Some people come from the slightest things. I've seen videos of dudes on the beach just looking at like big titty girls walking around, and he just like that, you know what I mean? You see people go get waxed and they coom. You see girls go get tattooed or piercings and they coom, Some dudes are getting massaged and they coom. Some dudes are listening to me and they coom. And I'm like, why can't you be ladies? And they're like, and I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Sometimes Kyle doesn't care if they coom, as long as they coom into my wallet. You see what I'm talking about, Dia? I'm looking for the ejaculatory money. You know what I mean? Because that doesn't just apply to, as we continue up this list, we arrive at number 11. Here's hoping it can be a little bit more hetero as we continue up the list. I tried to jack off. Nope. And cutting hot peppers. I tried to jack off after cutting hot peppers. I'd forgotten washing your hands doesn't get rid of capsaicin. What does? How do you get rid of it after you chop the peppers? I should have defrosted the chicken from now if I was going to make you curry. Is that a Hollister shirt, Dia? I work there, right? What are you doing with Hollister shirts?
Remember, I get most of the clothing that I have is from thrift stores.
I don't know if you know what them things look like in there without a bra on. And I'm going to show you. You look... No, why'd it flash? Whatever. Dia, you look like you're in pain. This is my favorite picture since that picture of Chloe Grace Moretz where the person forgot to turn off the flash. Flash. If you guys haven't seen, there's this one picture that this dude takes of Chloe Grace Moretz in public, but he forgot to turn the flash off. It's one of my all-time favorite pictures. And you can tell from his angle, he's just like all up in her face, dude. It's like, oh my God. Oh my God. You can feel the cringe of the situation in her face. And everybody looking is like, what are you doing? This picture will never not be classic to me. Never not be classic. It's just delicious. I love the cringe. I eat it. Give me a fork so I can eat the cringe on this plate. As we continue up this list, we arrive at number 10, okay? I used to share a room with my younger brother. We had a bunk bed, and I was on the top bunk. One night, I drenched my piece in Vaseline and went to town because I thought he was sleeping. I heard him say something, so I grabbed the railing of the bed and leaned over. My hands were covered in Vaseline, so I slipped off the railing and fell naked onto his bed with Vaseline-covered hands and a boner. I don't think there's anything more disgusting than having a bunk bed and figuring nobody's going to feel the vibrations if you're jacking it on your bed that you share with another person. You got to be real fucking stupid, dude. This isn't even like you're in a dark room and you're on different like seats or something and you think you're going to be quiet. You're on the same piece of furniture and you're thinking, nah, man, I can really get this done. Ugh. Save me from this kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Rollaway says, you know that feeling of a really good, oh my God. Oh my God. Rollaway says these people deserve to be thrown in horny jail. I hate horny jail so much. The idea that sexuality is something to be ashamed of. Take pride in your hot sexuality, your hot pee-pee action, because that's what makes the world go round. These girls that are making more money than any of us could ever dream of on OnlyFans, that's what I need to find, is some girls that are rich because of OnlyFans. They wouldn't be what they are without people, you know, embracing the animal inside. Let's be real. I like to think that some of us are getting more done than we otherwise would if we'd allowed ourselves to be controlled by our horny all the time. But other people, you know, and I totally respect and understand the opposite perspective, which is to say that some people might do more if they couldn't just immediately get that instant gratification of getting off. You know, they might climb a mountain and move the oceans. Yeah, you ever move an ocean for a girl? Yeah. Which girl would you move an ocean for? Me?
My sisters or my friends.
Oh, that's so sweet. Dia would move the oceans for her sisters and friends. Can you say you do the same? Or would you watch your fucking anime?
Oh, and my mom. You know, you
And her mom, she says, okay, well, I'd move
it for everyone.
I'd move the monitor to get a better angle on the screen so I can watch my favorite anime. You know what I mean? Number 9. I was just shy and weird 11-year-old girl who had a huge crush. Why did I say girl? I guess I just thought it was a girl because they said shy. That's wrong. But also their username is lickmyfeet14, so here's what you're in for. I was a shy and weird 11-year-old who had a crush on 2 of the prettiest girls in class. My man, both of them. I rode my bike to an abandoned bridge, wrote my crush's names on my penis. Hell yes. When you know the story's real, this is why you should come to this channel. Like this damn video. You know, YouTube buries the hell out of this channel because this is always this type of shit that I'm talking about, but you know, these are real accounts from real people. So look, this dude rode his bike to an abandoned 11-year-old, I'm sorry. He rode his bike to a bridge and wrote his crush's names on his penis and whispered, "I love you, Ella. I love you, Joanne."
This is sad.
Number 8, jerking off with a sponge. It didn't go well. Why?
Some guys like.
Can you imagine if he used like one of those sponges that has like a coarse side on the other side, and he used the coarse side of the sponge?
Some men like to use sandpaper, so it wouldn't be that far out.
Somebody said Patrick, Ill, Sandy, Pearl, Mrs. Puff, Mr. Krabs. Yeah, they're all just euphemisms. Everything's a euphemism when you try hard enough. Don't forget me in the shower when you use that herbal essence. Okay? Jesus is in the fucking stream popping all might phrases like we're all superheroes landing, you know? Let me see if I can get that. He shows up. I am here. Oh, it's alright, it's alright. It's alright, look. Number 7, alright. I had this 6-inch model looking Amazonian chick. That's foot, isn't it? Yeah. That's foot. I had this 6-foot model looking Amazonian chick pop into my dorm room one night at like 3 a.m. and she immediately was all over me. So naturally I was like, fuck yeah, and dove in. The problem was I had no condoms and knew that she was a freak. Y'all can't be this stupid. Not wanting to play that game, I was like, chill out here. Get comfortable and I'll be right back. As I leave, I caught a glimpse of her shirt coming off and was like, fuck yeah, I need to make this happen. Down the hall into the elevator I got and hit the button. Nothing. No dings, no sounds, nothing. I said, fuck that, raced down the stairs because fuck waiting for the elevator at a time like this. I sprinted out to my car only to find it completely incapacitated. At this point, I'm pissed but fully committed. The 7-Eleven about 3 blocks away would surely have stashed some behind the counter. Yo, you're in a dorm, bro. You know what I mean? It would be fucked up, but I would just start screaming. Hey, does anybody have a condom? Help me out, man, I got you. You know what I mean? Somebody gonna give me a condom, and then I'm gonna hit them back when it counts. You gonna leave this girl waiting? You're gonna screw up your chance at this Amazon woman. Sculpted, chiseled, muscly. You know what I mean?
Oh, I just play volleyball. I guess it is what it is, These thighs, this butt just comes naturally. Oh my gosh.
What the fuck? The 7-Eleven about 3 blocks away would surely have some stash, so I burst through the door of 7-Eleven so fast that the dude behind the counter jumped, and I, breathing heavily, demanded he sell me some condoms. He knew. He could see it in my eyes. Out the door I went, back 3 blocks to my dorm, blah blah blah. She was passed out on my bed, completely naked. I stood over her for a minute, breathing all heavy, dripping sweat, holding a large box of condoms, shaking her to try to get her drunk ass awake. Nothing. So I just fucked her. I'm kidding. I took a shower and slept on the couch. She was gone before I woke up. Wow. That's what he gets. You should have condoms on deck. You know what I mean?
They can go bad after some time though.
For real though, Dia. You should have condoms on deck.
I'm aware.
You get what you deserve. You know? The world favors people who are prepared for the worst. Which is why it was so easy to laugh at everybody when all this COVID shit went down in the way of, specifically in the way of people rushing out to the stores and stuff, because the warning signs were there, and you saw me making videos at the beginning of the year, you know? Now that's what I'm talking about. Better to have it and not need it. Now that's what I'm talking about. Diego Olivares and somebody else subscribed. Thank you both for subscribing, but there's no way in hell 2 people. Whoa.
Merry Christmas. I have one request. Let's bring back an old school background track. Organic Meditation 3.
Did I use that on rotation? I wonder if I used that on rotation. I didn't think I used it as much as I actually must have, if he remembers the name of the track. But thank you, Jesus. Appreciate this donation on my Bing Bong salad. If you had killed the stream boss just now, then I would have been taking a gift from you to put on this tree. But I appreciate you in a big way. Your contribution will not be forgotten. In this, the year of our Lord, 2020, on this, God's chosen platform, YouTube, as we approach Christmas, and a Happy New Year. Do I even have organic meditations anymore? I'm just taking a quick look. Sorry, I was like trying to, what's the word? I would call it like a... I don't see that. Meditation impromptu. No, yeah, and this is listed by, which means I'm gonna have to download it again. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? Let's continue up this list in the meantime. Number 6, I put my PP in a running vacuum hose to see what a blowjob would feel like. I can never say that I've done this, so I can't even say if I know what it would be like. Do ya? Do you know what it might be like? Okay. I guess Dia's never put her PP in a vacuum. Bye, Dia. Where are you going? She didn't tell me where she was going. I wonder what she was going to go do. I guess the world is her oyster. As we continue up this list, we arrive at number 5. I tried using mobile phone as a vibrator. Washed mobile after use. The mobile died. You idiot, you used it without protection? So the moisture got in there? You killed the phone. Phones can't breathe, said somebody. Somebody else immediately said plastic bags are your friend. Like they've been to this show before and they know. I can't believe this girl tried it without, some kind of protection for the phone. To be honest, most phones, I wouldn't call them waterproof, but they're water resistant. But this for me is more of a sanitation thing. Why the fuck you want your juice on this phone, girl? And worse, if we really think about it, objectively, tried to use mobile phone as vibrator, washed mobile phone after use, mobile phone died. This does not indicate that it was a woman using it. It could have been a man, and it could have been inserted in another area. Do you get what I'm saying? In which case, I wouldn't be surprised if the phone just committed suicide, because no phone wants to be in a butt. Phones are hyper aware of what's going on these days. Sometimes the surveillance that's being that's like properly and actively underway, not just NSA, not just CIA, but bastards that are just getting into people's phones and taking a look at what's going on via the camera and stuff like that. They could probably be aware that they were in a cavity. They probably have a POV shot. And what if that wasn't their fetish? They would just terminate that phone right there. I fed up with this world. Bradley. Lord's chosen platform. I remember an ex used a PS2 controller with the button that caused the vibrations taped down. Or so she told me. I'm sure most gamer girls have figured that out. Tried it a couple of times. Probably wasn't that great, Could have been better. Hey, I think I downloaded it. Is this what people are in the mood for? In the way of a Kyle list? as we continue through the list of biggest horny regrets. Number 4. I got back with my ex. See, that's how you know you fucked up. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. A response reads, it's like the McDonald's of sex. You know what you're getting, and it's easy, but after that, you feel sick for the rest of the day. Who feels sick after McDonald's? I hate your analogy because it's not making me sick. You just know that it's bad for you and you wish you hadn't done it. That would be a better ending to this. It's like McDonald's. You know what you're getting. It's easy. It's fast. But after, you regret that you put that in your body. That you even had it on you. Jesus hell. Seraphin says, Kyle, what background music is this? What's this called? Well, I can hook you up with this right now. I'm gonna send you a link. You check it twice. You son of a bitch. As we continue to number 3, we arrive at a man getting caught with their pants down. A Filipino scammer catfished me and recorded me masturbating. He threatened to send the video to everyone on my Facebook friends list, and I stalled him while I could delete all of my socials? How many people you think got away with people's money with this scam? They catfish somebody into having sex on camera. Only them, Dia? Only them? It's so sad how horny some people are and how lonely they are. But then again, you go on Omegle and you know some people are just wanting to like flash their dong to get a reaction out of girls.
How are you supposed to feel bad for those people?
I guess it's just it's weird, you know. I know some people even on this platform would go very far because they need the attention as nourishment. We see it on every social media platform. But other people are just following other people. Maybe they're children or childish enough in their mentality to not know that they shouldn't aspire to just fiend for everybody's attention in that kind of weird compulsive way. But there's an element of sadness to these. The idea that you're like maybe wanting someone to join it's sad. I'm sorry. It ain't that deep, but it's sad to me.
You made yourself sad.
I made myself sad at the idea of some guy online going, hello? Yeah. You know how many spam messages I've got on PlayStation, on Snapchat, on everything where it's like clearly a robot. That's like,
Hey, what's going on? I'm so wet and I'm like so young too.
I got it on PlayStation and on Tumblr.
oh dude, they're everywhere.
Messages.
They're everywhere past a certain point. But it's just so blatantly apparent. And I'm thinking to myself, somebody falls for this stuff? And then they follow the links that are sent or, you know, or they get on camera and then do something for people. It's so crazy. Oh boy. Number 2, okay? When I was 15 years old, I lost my virginity to he was 15. When I was 15 years old, I lost my virginity to a girl who was 14 years old. I was so stupid and wanted it to happen again that I ended up buying her a hamster and a cage with toys and food. It was like almost $80 and it was all of the money that I had. I didn't even know she wanted a hamster that bad. Did she make it clear? Did it happen again, bro? Somebody said, why did horniness lead you to purchase a rodent? Yeah, this could be a completely different kind of story if we told it a very specific way. What has your horniness led you to do? So I bought a hamster. No, never mind. Not you. She wanted it and I wanted her to like me. Did you get her? It did work, so hey, congratulations. Congratulations. If buying a hamster It's funny, man. I feel like the most racially charged things that I say lately are all about Indians. And it's because I don't know. They're almost as cold and robotic in how disgusting they can be as some Chinese people are. And that is not a comment about the entire race, Dia. It's commentary. It's commentary on the people. And I can't tell you how many. Dia and I love it. Sometimes I find Dia on her stomach on her phone, and she'll be like, look at this crime scene. And I'm like, oh my God, this girl's a real freak, man. Anyway, she shows me this crime scene of a girl jumping over a fence to get into a concert. You know, she didn't want to pay, so she got into the concert. Or is trying to get into the concert. She jumps over the fence. Her jacket gets tangled, you know, so that her arms are restricted and it chokes her. She dies. The jacket hangs her while she's jumping over the fence to try to get into this concert, my dude. Now, Dia, you know, is immediately just like, bitch, just pay. You know what I mean? Or get somebody to pay for you. A very astute point. Because as a woman, and it's terrible to say this because it's fucking true, whether you hate it or not, a lot of women can do a lot of things if they don't want to pay to make their way to something that they don't have money for. You know, not limited to, but including getting on your knees and slurping whatever bouncer or VIP staff or even people involved in the show itself, you know, like the people who are the concert is for. You could get a guy that really wants you or likes you and just say, oh, you want to be with me? You need to take me to this thing. I'll give you my company if you take me to this thing. But it's all easy things to think now that she's dead. Before she's dead, of course, you have to get into her mindset. She was thinking, okay, there's barbed wire at the top of this thing. Maybe it could hurt me. Maybe it could cut me up. Maybe it could really slice me. And, you know, push come to shove, the police need to be called. Not police, but the ambulance needs to be called, and we can hopefully just patch me the hell up. But nobody does things thinking I could potentially die. I say that to say this. We were talking about Indians, and one of the most popular things over in India, I don't know if it is the way that it is now, but at least for the last couple of months, was watching a bunch of dudes hanging out of a train that is in motion. If I've seen 30 videos of people doing this, I've seen 30 videos of these dudes dying. The weird part is, the people who are doing it are obviously chasing clout. Maybe they're trying to get some girl to sleep with them. Maybe they're trying to get some guy to sleep with them. Who freaking knows, right? But even though their brain has the capacity to register that what makes this worth watching is the fact that you're like doing something that's death-defying, that you're doing something dangerous, it seems like they process that, but they don't process what you're doing is something you can die doing. And I watch these videos of these kids hanging out a goddamn train, and then they get hit by a pole, and it's like, well, how fucking stupid can you be? How mortified would you be as a parent? You raised a fucking kid that's so susceptible to peer pressure. You know I gave my mom a hard time when I was young because she couldn't make me do a lot of things. But if there's one thing that I hope if I were to die right now, she'd know, it's that I wasn't going to be, susceptible to peer pressure. If there's something that I want to do, I'll do it. And if I don't want to do it, bitch, what you got to dangle to make me want to do that shit? What's crazy to me, though, is that some of these dudes aren't even chasing pussy. They aren't even chasing clout. They're just doing what other people are doing. And the idea that they could lose their life on that is sad. So back to the story of this boy, you know what I mean? He got that hamster and he got it in. Not in that order. Not with the hamster. He got it in with the girl. Yes. And that's good for him. And I hope that whatever you make a path in the way of establishing, you'll be able to set up, you know what I mean?
May all it take is to give
If only you could just buy a hamster for any girl, and she'd just be like, you know what, you did this for me. G. Van Arsdale says, like 12 years ago, I was very drunk, and I tried to buy rats at a pet store, but they were not comfortable with it. I didn't have a cage. I did not have horny motives, however. What are you going to do? Just let the rat, like, run around at your house? What if the rat let other rats in? You know? That's crazy, dude. Bradley says, at that point, do you still attend the concert while the chick is hanging? If I'm going to be completely real with you, I don't know the specifics of the whole situation, but I would imagine that she didn't stop the damn show. Whoever discovered her, they got that handled, and the show just kept going. If it was in the middle of it or if it was before it, shit. One dead person ain't going to stop a show. Depending on the type of parties y'all go to, that's when you know the party really started, when the first person dies. You know what I'm talking about? I'm kidding. It's just a joke. Damn, Dio, you giving me this look? It's not like we filling up a bathtub with our blood and everybody's taking turns getting in and, you know, fucking in the blood and making blood imprints of the sex on the bed and stuff like that. Now that's art. You know what I'm talking about? As we continue up this list, we arrive at number 1, all right? Can't say stuff like that on the Kyle list. On the channel of our Lord. There were a lot of junk. No, there was a lot of junk in my house. I think I was like 12 or 13 years old. I wanted to know what having sex was like, so I found this thing. Oh no. I think it was part of a light fixture or something. Either way, it was round and had a hole at each end. A cylinder with no ends, basically. My teenage brain said that the tube was too small to put my erect penis in. Oh yeah. So the sensible thing to do would be to stuff it in flaccid and then get hard when I'm already in it. This turned out to be the surprise of nobody. A horrible fucking idea. The more erect I became, the more I constricted my pee-pee. And the more erect I became... Wait. Oh my god. He's saying that the more erect he became, the more it constricted the penis. And the more erect I became. Oh no, it's getting stuck. Oh, I kind of like that though. No, but no, you gotta stop. But oh, kind of keep going though. It hurts, but so good. I tried to just pull it up. A dirty old man reading this crap. I tried just pulling it off. I'm not reading that again. But it was on there fast. Really secure. I went to the bathroom and ran cold water on my pee-pee to try to make it go down. I hoped on that day that I had not learned what sex was like. Depends on the broad. Depends on the broad. You know. G-Van says, I watched the movie with Sean Connery and Michael Caine from 1975 called The Man Who Would Be King. Overloaded trains in India, Pakistan has been a thing for a long time. Ain't nobody talking about overloaded trains, bitch. I'm sorry, I love you. I don't mean it like that. What I'm talking about are people deliberately hanging out of a train, trying to dodge things that are going by. And you can tell by the way that these things are recorded. If you've seen one of them, you've seen them all. The way that the camera is, they are basically trying to film themselves as if going, look at what I'm doing. And that's just one variation. There are people who stand on train tracks or super close to the train as it's coming by, and they are swiftly, immediately killed because the train smacks them. And what they are well and fully aware of what they're doing is trying to make it seem like, look, this is no thing for me. Like if they knew an explosion was going to happen, they try to get really close to the explosion and walk away from it without looking back because they think it looks so cool. You know what I mean? But their corpse is looking cool. Literally, temperature-wise, cold, like a dead body. You like that, Dia? Nobody likes the things that I say. And I'm going to make the world cold. I'd like to thank everybody for my Christmas gift, which is, you know, V-Bucks, because I'm going to spend it on a skin for Dia tomorrow. Because that's when these stupid Walking Dead skins come out in Fortnite. Walking Dead Fortnite. And Dia wants to be Michonne.
Then you can be Daryl.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get Daryl. If these skins are like $15 to $20, it's probably closer to $15. Then that's $30 for 2 skins. I'll get you the Michonne skin. But especially knowing that Black Panther is going to be coming out, Dia. And I already bought that Venom skin like a loser because I needed it. And I really love it. I really do enjoy playing in that Venom skin. I'll be all right without Daryl, my black ass. They need to release like a giant oval, like if Snorlax could be a black man, then I would play as that skin. They should release a skin that looks like Grimace, but he's black. That'd be my main skin. My main skin. You know me. I think, what's the name of the black dude in is his name Kyle? No. Is it Nox? How did I know? My brain knew. Nox is the closest dude to me in Fortnite, and he is strictly in Save the World right now. So until that shit happens, I guess I'm just supposed to deal with it. I love him too. Nox with a beard and some glasses would be everything for me. But Fortnite ain't there yet, and they know they can get away with charging motherfuckers like a bunch of murders to do it. It is what it is. Man, I was looking at some skins for Black Panther earlier today. Pisses me off because, you know, it's going to be better than whatever's going on in our Marvel Avengers game. Guys, I feel like this list was short and I apologize. Maybe I can ride down to hit you with a couple more entries, but this thing is done. Number 18, I crashed a car speeding through the snow to get laid. Crashing in the snow because you thought you could get laid. In your pants it goes. Cooming not today, dear. I'm sorry. I could really write this if I sat down. Oh, somebody did it. Dashing through the snow with a one-eyed open snake, with sex awaiting me. I forgot to brake, spun around and hit a pole trying to get away. My dick's not broken, neither am I, but we'll fuck another day. Oh, jingle balls, texting on my way. Continue this thread. Oh, you're taking me to another window to continue the thread? Why? Just breaking up the cadence of my, oh, what fun it is to bust up. What, you're in my, this window's in my way. Can you get out of my way? I'm doing a video, Mom. Get out of my room. I'm playing Minecraft. See, if I were to pitch that up, it'd be pretty good. Why are you taking a picture of me? This fucking picture is my life, man. No. No, why are you doing it? That guy in the back, man. Give me that guy with his phone right there. Thank you. Right here. That's right. Bro, what are you doing? Oh, how do you guys feel? Is there anything going on in the world? Nothing's blowing up. I was feeling lonely, so I started a series on loneliness in my small town. I hope she finds somebody to talk to. Just like you have people to talk to if you were bored enough. Fly into the Discord, which is a link that I can prepare for you. Like, here we fucking go. Gotta get links now. Let me see here. Isn't that like below the video? The link's gotta be below the video, man. You know where the Discord is. If you wanted to be in it, you'd be in it. Here's my problem. Actually, can I get into Cyberpunk really quick? Just really quick. Just really quick. You know what I mean? Not even for a long time. Just like really quick. Because I started... No. You'd need to shut everything down and stop being an idiot. Cyberpunk, no. Cyberpunk, you can't mean this. You can't want to do this right now, Cyberpunk, no. Cyberpunk! Oh my What if I told you? Spacebar. Where would you continue from? Because I made a new world as a street kid. Kyle was pretty unsatisfied with the beginning that I established, learning that all of the intelligence wasn't going to help me being as badass as I wanted to be. But
elevator this way.
Son of a bitch. Wait, I saw that. Wait up, what the fuck? What is happening? You change a couple of things and the damn game goes crazy. You know what? I'm changing it back. I thought that I could change things in the interest of establishing better smoke effects, because somebody said something about cross bing bong. Oh no. There we go. I think we're good. Cascaded show range. Mare. Yeah. Q. Resume. A likely story. Dia said that there'd be titties if I played with the nudity off for this portion of the game. You're right there, buddy.
Target's Sandra Dorset. Target's biomon went mute a couple hours back. Suspected abduction.
Okay.
Target could have possibly flatlined already. Not sure you're in time.
We're in time, Bug. Sure you're on phones, but that don't make you any less part of this squad.
I kind of just want to see. I kind of just want to see the naked people in the bathtub.
Bug, could at least try to be nice.
You want nice, supportive? Call a damn helpline.
Oh wait, the chat overlay. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? And if you refreshed it, then it would come over the whole stream. Look, again, this isn't going to be long. I'm just trying to get into that bathtub to see what's really going on. I'll take that.
Looking for 1237.
I only have one
Target
health?
should be inside, but I got 0 eyes on her biomon.
Damn.
Fingers crossed it's not too late.
Is that you?
Get the fuck back in there. Get back in the damn room with your 8. Come on, hey. What's going on in there?
Try hacking the door. Think you can trip it on your own, V?
Hacking the door, bro? I'll get right on it. Watch me do it. Okay. It's time to enter the Matrix, bros.
No profile.
Meh. Oh, cool. There was another health kit in there. Oh, there was 4. Son of a bitch.
Are we fucking late? Is that her? Is that our target?
Is who our target? The bitch under the tarp? She's fucking dead, mate. Oh, shit! Dia, they covered her up with a whole thing because her titty's a little bit out. Damn! So there's like a little bit of gore, too. Oh, snap. She had a full blanket over here last time. And... okay, now we are talking. This is the game that I wanted to experience. You know what I'm talking about? Instead of YouTube losing its man. Losing its man. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys do have a, no, you're gonna make me, she's gonna make me look a corpse.
Our girl's top shelf.
Bruh.
This one's packing black market Zeta-Tech repros. Typical back alley fix-ups. Not our lucky gal. Let's keep looking.
Yeah, she wasn't lucky at all back there with her dead ass.
Mira, I saw. Pendejos ahead.
You remember the last time when he was like holding the gun, but sneaking and sneaking and sneaking and shit. Sneaking, sneaking, grab him like a bitch and now you're dead. Put him in the thing. Like I said last time, I'm glad there's nothing inside this because that might be problematic. Jumping on the cabinet, jumping on the cabinet. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Dia, you think this time I'll be able to actually flawlessly execute my plan without accidentally standing up and making them both turn around.
More bodies incoming. They're almost on you.
These fuckers.
We got this, bro.
Oh yeah, D. They're coming. Wait for your chance.
Find a
Pick the prick off.
Score big on that Primas crow she's got.
Come on.
D, they can spot you. Take one down. Just get quiet. Hey, fuck you. Let's take them.
Oh wait, he got the other guy, just like Modern Warfare back in the day. Yeah, bitch. He didn't lethally kill him. I did. Do they have other weapons I could use? My fingernails are pink. I keep forgetting. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, thank you for joining me for this list today. It's just another fucking pistol. What the hell is this? How dumb I look in my t-shirt. Losing my mind. Man, you guys are all facing one way, huh? What's it all about? Equip that hat. No, I meant to equip the hat, not pick the body up. Can you please? How do I? Thank you. Give me the hat. Well, now that I have a hat, DM. D, are you playing Cyberpunk right now? What are you playing?
Genshin. I'm doing my dailies.
Oh, D is doing her dailies in Genshin Impact. Getting those freebies that they're passing out. 49 DPS, that's lower than what I have. Swap it out for whatever this is and hope that it's enough to riddle that one joik with bullets. There was another dude. This music's a bit loud, isn't it? Why are you running over there? Oh, fuck me. What the ass?
Room he's in looks out on the balcony. Got a window on the left. Give me 2 seconds to grease the lock.
The funny thing is,
Hack on the door's just cleared. Watch yourselves. Scavs are still crawling. Clean it up, clean it out. Don't want to be bringing the target out under fire. Definitely don't want to slug you back.
what pisses me off is I tried to make him, like, I hacked this thing to distract him, right, Dia? But, when he was, like, facing this way, and when I hacked the thing to distract him, I was hoping that he would turn around to do this, but he turned around this way, and was like, what the fuck? And I was like, if only I had just, like, hid behind a wall after I did it. That might have been the smart thing to do. It's not like there wasn't a place for cover. I could hack the thing and then come over here, and then he turned and he'd be like, what's good out of this computer? And then I go, ooh, I don't remember this area over here. Like, Dia, there was another way into this room. I could have looked and shot him from over here. We've played the beginning portion like 2 times now, and we don't know this. This is crazy. You know? Jason says, did I restart the game? Yes, because I wanted to spec properly and allow me to show you what I'm talking about. Before I spec'd into intelligence, cool, and a little bit in tech ability, and I told you that I didn't know that intelligence was only about like hacking. Cool was about stealth. And that is just not my playstyle. These things weren't made too explicitly apparent when I was speccing my character initially. So naturally I saw cool and I was like, oh man, maybe that's charisma. And I just specced into that. But I'm learning later that you cannot respec these attributes. So I had to start over. And I don't know. I may still even go back to that save just for the sake of that playthrough. But this is how I wanted it to be. Plus, this run, I'm doing, what's the word? With like the copywritten music on. I'm doing it with the nudity on. So this is most certainly a run for, if not off stream, then Twitch. Because I am not gonna fuck around on YouTube with that pussy ass site losing its weight. I'm on it right now. I mean, YouTube's great and I love it, and it's been so great bringing me to you guys. Allows me to put on fedoras whenever I want to wear fedoras. That is not a joke. Legitimately and capably. Well, I can't even put it on. I'm not high enough level for the fedora. Wow. I guess that's what real life is like. Switch gun. He's alive, the poor guy. I'm sorry, buddy. Sometimes it's time to die. Man. Was this kind of shit happening on the other playthrough? I'm not sure I remember anything like that. So you're saying I was getting nothing but ass cheeks off of the dude in the bathroom, Dia? Because Dia played it with like all the fun.
Fucking Christ.
Oh no, it's just the girl who's naked. The guy still has his boxers on.
I mean, I got a stomach of steel, but this, I wasn't made for this shit,
Okay.
Chop shops, what they do to people. Fucking scav psychos.
Seraphin's asking who's DD. Linda just likes talking to her own breasts, and she's saying that they like coconut, which is pretty ridiculous. Oh boy. Jesus says the game runs pretty decent on PS4 Pro. It crashes more than anything. I'm running it on PC, and I got it for Dia on her PS4 Pro, which I don't even own. I've been trying to hold out to get a PlayStation 5, but they're not available anywhere, so I guess I just get to cry. I'm kidding. I don't necessarily need it anytime soon, but I definitely will going into the new year, and hopefully by then everybody will have calmed their shit down in the way of scalping. So my God, Damn, I didn't know Linda was referring to me as her dog. What's up, my dog? You know what I mean? See, that's funny because the joke is that I'm misdirecting people from... Misdirecting. Does that apply? Does that work? Get out of fucking Cyberpunk, you nerd. You freaking dweeb. Pulling that up in the middle of this totally serious and real gaming in the middle of my list. So guys, I release you to go live your life and go have fun. I want you to be free. Trump must turn over financial documents to New York Attorney General. Oh, you mean just like he needs to concede and just like he needs to do this and relinquish that? Please, Trump ain't gonna do a damn thing. I wish we could just fast forward to January to see how all of that goes down. Whether or not Trump's gonna like leave the country, to get away in case any kind of legal thing happens. But he's also an ex-president, so as far as I'm concerned, nothing's ever happened to another president. Man did not think twice to risk his life to save a little girl. Was it his kid? Leave it to some bitch ass kids to run out in the middle of the fucking street. I can't do it, man. And I don't think I would be my grandma and great aunt. What a beautiful picture. Who made them pose like that? What a beautiful picture. Jesus, her stance is like terrifying. As far as like, you have to wonder if these bitches went to schools like, balancing books on their heads and all kind of garbage like that. This is a really great picture. It's probably like, redone in color. Did you put something on out there?
Yes.
What?
I put hot pockets.
I'm surprised you didn't want to break into your boneless wings. You usually have those all the time.
I can have that later, but I wanted something quick for now.
Somebody said this meme isn't that old. You've got CDs in your sun visor. Isn't that crazy that CDs have kind of been phased out? Bees don't just love cannabis, it can also help save their dying population. If only it would allow us to legalize it any faster. If only it would allow me to make a wall of my entire room fucking gummies, dude. Incorporate that into my daily routine, work out high, watch anime high, make anime reviews high. Guys, I've been watching the show called Death Parade and I just can't get over it. I love it, you know? It's so good. This is how hemp bottles look after 80 days. Oh, biodegradable. Cool. Even though this last panel looks a little bit photoshopped, but you know, for the sake of this, we'll just assume. Oh boy. Yes, Dia. Don't you see that weed can save the world? Save the world. Oh my god. So Flash is properly dead, huh? I'm sure Twitter is going to be having all kinds of problems before you know it.
I'm sure that they must have done something by now where that wouldn't be.
You would think so, yet every other day we run into some sort of ridiculous and unbelievable, the internet's down type garbage going on. It's crazy as hell. Boy, did you turn off chat overlay, or is that running over the chat as well? Okay. So guys, I love you. I hope you guys keep the sun out of your eyes. I should start saying weird stuff like that and make people think it's code, you know? Keep the sun out of your eyes, and then the government agents will be like, what does that mean? Is he trying to get more weed? What's going on? Is he making deals? You know? Is he trafficking bodies? Why do you give me that look like I wouldn't do that? I would never do that. The price could never be right enough for me to traffic, Dia. Because I have respect for human life. What's in it for me? I'm kidding. Linda says, how many episodes is Death Parade? Is it complete or in progress? It is complete, and it is 1 season. It is 12 entire episodes, girl. You got nothing going on. If you feel... I don't mean like you have nothing going on. I mean like it would be very easy if you wanted to complete that. I guess the better way to phrase it would be to say you have nothing stopping you from watching that, as opposed to things like One Piece, where everything in the world is stopping me from watching that show. It's like, are you ready for about 800 episodes? And I'm like, no, please. What are you doing? This is why I can't get over My Hero Academia and how much I love it, because shit actually happens in that show. And as an old man that sat through Dragon Ball Z and knows what it's like to have 50 episodes where nothing happens, shit, I just couldn't get into it. Well, I did. I sat through all of it. Jesus says, I got high in a pivotal moment in Cyberpunk unintentionally. Now it's like meh when I play sober. I think I have a clip that I want to share. From... You remember, Dia, when we were playing and I just started flying? That was amazing to me. That's clearly at the top of my clips for Cyberpunk right now. Oh no, oh no! What the fuck? Maybe these are sorted, stupid? Dia, oh no. You created your own folder, you cock. Who told you to do that, graphics card? This fucking guy. Anyway, I gotta find the one where I landed on the roof. So should I have leveled up in that encounter? Do you think it gives me armor? Sorry, I'm like loading these clips because I can't remember shit. What? How is this sorting this? Sort it by date modified, you son of a bitch. Every time I go into a new folder, it's like, look, I don't know how to sort anything. Yeah, when date modified. No! Okay, yes, this is the clip. I should probably switch it because I think I have it set to like 45 seconds. I should switch it to a minute because sometimes I take too long to save the clip, thinking, something interesting may happen. Where is VLC? That's the wrong VLC. Oh, okay. Open that up. Give me a second. I just wanted to play this clip in case you weren't part of that stream. This is my favorite Cyberpunk moment so far. This is really the only glitch of this magnitude that I've seen, but I really like it. What's going on out there?
Yes, games.
I wish I could. Oh, yes! 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 Ooh, no, that's a landing. I gotta get out of the car on unrelated business. I have to, I gotta go. I gotta go. Well, this is my stop. This is where I wanted to be. And
You should
that's
shoot
it.
it and make it explode.
Shooting the car. Can you imagine if they blame me for what I did to this dude? What if the car's fine? It's just a little bit of fire. I think it would be irrational for us to expect that car is going to blow up. And let me get a little bit of the. Oh yes. Now this is Cyberpunk, bro. That's. I'm not gonna lie. I was telling Dia when I was playing that Kate Bishop DLC and how glitchy that is, and how you can like fly around on a character and stuff. That's good stuff, man. I enjoy that kind of stuff. Yo, Marvel's Avengers, it's been like 5 months soon. By February, it will have been 5 months since launch. And what are they going to have? 2 archers that they've added to the game? Maybe Captain Marvel? Fan favorite Captain Marvel. Am I right, Dia?
Yep, everyone loved that.
We can't understand why nobody likes this game. Yo, put in people that people like. Have more than 2 villains. Oh no, what a game. What a game. Wow, it just flipped over to some other window. How dare you? Telling me that there's errors. How dare you? Dob Hopsy says, what are y'all's regrets? Yeah, give me 3 regrets from everybody. It doesn't have to be a horny regret. It can be a normal regret, and then we'll turn it into a horny regret. You know what I mean? And then we'll end the list. Do you have a horny regret, Dia?
Horny regret.
Or a normal regret?
A normal regret.
Otaku says my birth. Do we count that one?
Yeah. Can we count being born as a regret? I regret being born. I don't know. I can't think of any regrets. I know that I have some. I just can't think of them.
I regret living here.
In here in this house or here? in
No, the state. We could move this house somewhere else and I'd be fairly satisfied with it. I don't like feeling like I'm living somewhere that's backwards and some of the few things that I want are not available to me because
People are stupid.
it's crazy too. Like,
It's the
you're not hurting anybody. You're just living your own life. You know what I mean?
It's the state of old people, and old people are.
Bruh, don't say it like it's just this state, though. There's so many states
Yes,
in favor of.
There's plenty of youth in
But I
other
want you to
states.
know, though, that youth doesn't mean anything. Because if we could literally put it to a vote, something as transparent and black and white as, hey, should we make progress or should everything stay exactly the same? There are enough people, old people, yes, but some young people too, that would vote for shit to stay exactly the same. And it's not like we don't understand those interests, specifically financially, because people are making money on things staying exactly the way that they are. If we out of nowhere decided we had a new propulsion system or could make a car run on air or some bullshit like that, oil companies would be sending some assassins out in a minute. You know what I'm talking about? They'd be sending out lawyers talking about, oh, actually, we had that patent a bunch of years ago, and you need to shut the fuck up, bitch.
Someone asked if Cyberpunk works better on Pro than on regular PS4. To be honest with you, within, I want to say, like 30 minutes of playing, the game hard crashed and kicked me out, like it aired out. But that was only one time, and I've played maybe like a total of like 2 hours maybe. So I haven't played enough to say, oh, you know, it's definitely better than on PS4. But as far as texture or graphic stuff, like it looks very good. Obviously not up to PC standards, because I see Kyle play his game versus what I've experienced so far. So it looks good, it runs well, but like any other thing, it's new and it has its bugs and it has its hard crashes. But I did experience that firsthand within like 30 minutes of starting the game. It just hard crashed. But since then, like I haven't experienced anything else too detrimental. But I think that on regular PS4, people have been experiencing the worst, along with Xbox, as far as crashes and such. So I guess I should count myself lucky that I didn't have too many issues with it. But PS4, apparently, regular PS4 has the most issues out of all the consoles. Well, regular PS4 and Xbox.
Again, yeah. Don't play this. Don't play this on console.
If you can help it.
You know, if you got the newest Xbox, the newest PlayStation, y'all might be alright. But this shit was probably not built to run well. And they knew as much because, as was made clear, I know people that had review copies from before it was delayed the first time. You understand? They had review copies from before this was delayed the first time. The game was running well. It functioned. There were still weird bugs. Strange bugs. Not bugs to say that, oh, this game is incomplete. It's unfinished. There's a lack of content. There's this or that. Bugs that it's just like maybe somebody put something in the wrong spot. So now nobody's mouths are moving. Nobody's mouths are moving. You know, errors in code that are making it so that cars are driving on the wrong places, thinking that that's the path they're supposed to be on. Shit like that, where it's like bugs that just need a fix. And they can roll those patches out quick. But the console versions are fucked up. They were never gonna, I guess, realize the vision of this game. And it's sad because they're probably going to dump money into trying to make that happen, but it's pretty unrealistic. Sometimes I just see things when I'm playing the game in the way of like density, in the way of just I don't want to jack the game off. It just looks fucking good. The game looks very good at certain portions, but I know that that's because I'm playing on PC and I've got the memory, I've got the graphics, capacity to really fuck around. And I don't think the hardware is there, especially on old school. But that is an excuse because other games have made it work. You know what I mean? They've taken the limitations that they've had and they've made it work. God of War, Last of Us, Red Dead Redemption, they made that shit work. The games are just as beautiful, and that can't be an excuse for this game. So...
Or any game that comes out.
The most important thing is that they knew that it was going to be bad before they dropped it out, and we still here. So that is it. That is it. That is it. Playing Chill says game was unfinished. It's not a bug when mouths don't move with dialogue. Bro, here's where I'm coming from. I respect your opinion, but you need to hear mine out because it is valid and it does make sense. When the mouths aren't moving and they were celebrating, that's something they were showing off of. They were saying, how they had things going on to generate how the mouths would move in in conversations and when you speak to people, this is something that they genuinely put work into, and some dumb bug made it so that people's mouths aren't moving. I don't know why it's not like a quick fix. It probably is a patch that's already come out, but I've stopped auto updating my game because I want to make sure that whatever glitches are in the game I can kind of enjoy, you know, just like all the other people who played it when it first came out. Is that weird? Yeah, maybe it is. But I wanna be a part of the glitch too, not just because I played the game a little later than everybody else. Damn. Plus, if there's ways to make a bunch of money, you know, I'm gonna take advantage of those exploits. Terrible. It's my game. I'm not playing online with anybody, so I can play it however the hell I want. I'm not cheating, even though it is an exploit. But I want to be able to take advantage of everything the game has to offer. So, if you guys enjoyed this list, leave a like, do your thing. Thank you to the patrons, thank you to the sponsors. Hot thank you to Jesus. An explosive thank you to Richie. And I hope you guys,
Did you see what they wanted?
See who wanted?
Richie.
What did Richie say?
I think he said that he wants to play Fortnite with you.
Okay, my name is Kyle on Fortnite, but if you're looking for my epic name, it's YouTube_Kyle. And I hope that he isn't already gone, so we need to find Richie on PlayStation if possible, because I think he knows that my name is Kyle blah 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 blah. So there's that. Y'all take it easy and we'll be back at this again. Hope you enjoyed tonight's list. And I will try to hit y'all tomorrow during the day with another one. I may just record that offline though. So, sounds dumb, but it is what it is. Take it easy. Yes, this is my new favorite way to take pictures at the Leaning Tower, Dia.
Is that so?
Yeah, because it's so straight. You know what I mean?
It's so straight.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Bye. Merry Christmas.